Hey guys, Lankywhiteguy here. I finally made it out to the river again for another video in our series Finding Gold in Colorado, based off of the book by Kevin Single. And we made it out to site A17. And when I say we made it out, I had a guest on the show today, Shane Klesh from Klesh Guitars. His picture should be around here somewhere. Anyway, Shane has been seen recently in Australia with Chris from Bogus Prospecting, Sean from Busted Knuckles. I mean, he's been around, he's been doing the YouTube thing for a while, so go ahead and check out his channel. Give him a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. And if by chance you don't watch him and you watch me, let him know in the comment section that I sent you over. So, aside from that, we went out, we got to site A17. We started off our adventure not at this site. We went somewhere else that Kevin had told me about that's not in the book yet, or not in any book yet, and it didn't really pan out. We didn't have a spot that really, we found a little bit of gold. There was nowhere really that we could set up sluices without going back to the truck, getting our boots, walking across the way a bit. We just didn't feel like if we were going to go to the truck, then we were going to go to a site where we knew we would find some gold, which we ended up doing. Found quite a bit of gold just right in a cobble bar, right as you walk down to the site. So definitely gold here at this site. And we ran some sluices, we dug some dirt, we washed some rocks, and we left and had a blast. So that's kind of how everything went down with the footage that you're about to see. I'm going to go and I'm going to clean out my concentrates, my snuffer bottle, and get all my gold together and let you guys just get into the footage and let you see what happened. Go get it. Thanks for picking up all the trash, Snooker Dog. Alright guys, as I mentioned in the truck, I'm here with Shane from Klesh Guitars.
What's up everybody?
If you haven't seen his channel, you got to go check it out. There will definitely be a link in the description. So we found a spot, and if you already watched his, well then you know we found some kind of dark cobble down here and some bigger pieces of rock, rounded river rock here. And so we're just going to take a couple sample pans out of it and go from there. Alright guys, well that first pan didn't pan out, so to speak. So yeah, there was nothing in that one. We're going to poke around, like I said, some more. And maybe move down a bit. See a little, it's like a really big cobble bar jutting out over there. But I'll need my boots for that. So I don't think I want to try that way yet. But we're going to dig around a little bit more. If we find anything totally amazing, then of course I'll let you guys see it. Right.
And look at somebody else has been, oh that's us, never mind. I was gonna say look, there's tailings. That was from me.
Alright guys, well we're back at the truck. That side didn't really pan out, so to speak. Shane got a couple little pieces in his pan. That was enough to excite me about finding gold, but not enough to stay here.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna go and try to see maybe another site in the book, maybe down further here, maybe a place that we know that we can find gold, like A-Bar or something like that. But for now, we're just going to figure out a game plan and go from there. All right, guys, well, I'm back again. We're at a new spot. We took off, we left the other spot. I'm sporting some new swag here. It might actually be in the book. If it is, I'm gonna like flag my GPS, and then I'll look it up and see if it is. If it is, then I'll let you know about it for sure. If not, then we're on another new little secret spot. It's not so secret. He says a lot of people know this spot, so you know. we're gonna go down as we know there's gold here. Definitely gonna be some gold. Well, we're back down here, or we made it down here, and I'm just wading through the water real quick. Oh, looks like there's a piece of trash over here. So I can actually go all the way across here, but looks like we're gonna set up a couple of sluices right here in this faster moving spot. Oh, there's another cobble bar right up the wade too. So who knows? We're gonna find places, but look what I just found. Somebody's makeshift sluice bit. Okay guys, so this is trash directly from a prospector. Maybe you lost it. I'm sorry that you lost your flare, but let's pick up our trash so that Lanky White Guy doesn't have to pick up all the trash. So let's be good ambassadors. Anyway, aside from that, we're going to just set up right here in this little swift moving area, set up a couple sluices, see what does the best. You guys haven't seen my sluice yet, but I have a new one that I'm gonna give a try. I'm probably real close to the camera, my bad. So this may be a DIY coming up soon on the channel. Maybe not that, Matt, because that was a lot of time and energy to do that, but something smaller and something definitely that you'll be able to do at home on a budget, which is kind of the goal with my DIYs. So we'll get into that another time, but as you can see, we got a lot of work ahead of us. So Shane's gonna let me use the Arbor Fab classifier. Isn't it sexy? Look at all them spot welds. Like, this is 100%. So I'm pretty sure though, Shane, don't you have a link on your channel for the discount?
Yeah, it's just SK Prospect. I don't know if it's all caps or not, but SK Prospect, get 10% off of Arbor Fabricating stuff.
Yeah, so I'll definitely throw that link in the description, or let you know how to get that promo code. But we're gonna give it a go, and he's gonna let me run some rocks through it. Anyway, we're probably gonna dig a couple more buckets from over there, but as we were sluicing, we kind of noticed right here some nice fancy little layers. This isn't really the one spot there. Oh yeah, it is. That's where I knocked some stuff down. Oh no, it was down here. Right here, there's some cobbles, some rust, some packed in stuff that's been here for a long time. Like, that's just straight black sand right there. So we're probably going to take a couple pans and shovels up out of there, because that seems like a good plan. We're already finding gold. That first little test pan, I'm going to fall in the river. That first little test pan was pretty awesome for us here in Colorado. That's what we find, and I like that kind of gold. But we're going to try to find it out of that wall over there. I've got my second, well, in total we ran 4 buckets. And I got my second one, fourth one together in the mat. You can see the little cells are working out pretty good. Like, that's nothing but black sand in those little cells. And definitely some gold. We already found a little, and we're just gonna find more for the rest of the day. We will catch you guys in a minute after we fill up a couple more buckets and wash a few more rocks. So we're gonna dig a test pan right out of this little rock and stuff that I had showed you earlier, or I might have, don't know if I have yet, but it just falls off, and look at that, like rust business. That up in there to me looks like a great idea. Alright guys, so if you noticed, the footage kind of ended abruptly after we dug into that side wall with all the cobbles and the rust and stuff. We actually dug a few more buckets out of the main cobble bar that we were at in the first place because we were finding bigger gold. It's just that I had some camera issues. The camera that I'm recording with now, I let die because I left it on. And then I recorded the back of my pocket, about 6 clips, just the back of my pocket, and well, I got to listen to Shane and I's conversations that we had for quite some time, but not really much footage there. So the footage you saw is, sorry, that's all I got, but go over to Shane's channel and you will see a lot more. So I've cleaned up my gold, and again I made another mistake, not camera equipment this time, but let me get you a right here on the screen. That right there is my gold that I currently have out of the snuffer bottle. The gold here is from like a rough cleanup on the river where I just sucked it up as I kind of panned it down a little bit. I dumped it back in here. The bucket with the rest of my concentrates that was in the back of my truck fell over. I lost all that gold. It's about probably the same amount of gold as what I have here that you just saw. So it was like double what you saw when I started on my way back from Denver to the house. Doesn't matter to me. To me, it's about the adventure and not the gold. Today's adventure, this adventure with Shane, was one of the best that I've had. We found lots of gold and let me get to the site real quick. If you get to the site, we dug down about 1.5 feet and we were finding some real mucky like material with some rather larger cobbles. That's where you want to get to the pay layer on the site. And a pay layer it is. We found a lot bigger gold in the cobble bar than we did across the way, as I mentioned before. So you can try to dig into sidewalls, but really don't go too far because you don't want to dig out anything that could cause something to collapse, or just try to stay in the cobble bar or the middle of the river because you're going to find better gold there anyway. So aside from that, it's about the adventure and not the gold for me, and I just had a blast out there with Shane. So go over to his channel, tell him I sent you. If you're coming from his channel, leave me a comment down in the comments. I would love to know that you came over there from his channel. And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, and we will see you guys in another video. Bye.